Planet of Giants is... The TARDIS doors open accidentally while the ship is still in flight. Although they have arrived back on Earth in the 1960s, a time they have been trying to return to since they all met, the travelers soon realize that something is very wrong. The Doctor, Ian, Barbara, and Susan discover that they have all been reduced in size, and the world they are now exploring has dangers at every turn. I will admit up front that this serial, in my opinion, is not one of the best Doctor Who serials. The story seemed a little cheap and just dragged on a little. There wasn't really much to it like some of the other stories had. The story seemed but it was entertaining in some aspects. The techniques used to make it look like the entire company had been reduced to the size of an inch was very well done. They had the sets that they were on were grand. Like they had if they walked up to a suitcase, the suitcase was large. It was like a building almost. They had model bugs that were bigger than them. They had corn seeds that they had to carry two hands like this. They had just a lot of things else. They had backdrops to make it look like everything were bigger, or video. Like they had a cat. They actually they had a camera on a cat and to make it look like it was bigger. There's a little murder mystery that's going on while the company is trying to find each other and get back to the TARDIS, and that was a little entertaining. It was an interesting little subplot. But other than that, it was not all that good of a serial. This serial was originally supposed to be 4 episodes long, but before the serial was broadcast, someone high up told the crew to edit episodes 3 and 4 together to make one episode, which meant taking out a lot of footage and putting together the important parts of the episodes together to make it into one 30-minute episode. On this DVD, there is a bonus feature to see episodes 3 and 4. However, they are edited together using footage from all 3 episodes, and plus using cheap CGI to fill in some of the episodes, and they hired actors to record the voices for the lines that were not said, and for all the actors for the parts in the episodes, and that were in between the clips that were used in the final episodes. So they just basically they basically had the third episode, because they had 3 and 4 together, and they put that episode. They used the clips from that episode and some of the other ones, and those clips have the original audio. But for the stuff that they put in between them, like cheap CGI or little bits from the other 2 episodes put together into there, they re-recorded the dialogue. They had different actors doing it, so you can see the completeness of episode 3 and 4. They got the original actors who played Ian and Susan to record their voices. Record their character voices. However, the other parts had to be recasted because the original actors are no longer with us, sadly. This bonus feature was neat, and it was a neat feature to see what the last 2 episodes would have been like if they were not edited down to just 1 episode. But one can see that it was entertaining. That as entertaining as these 2 episodes were, they too dragged on a little. And it probably was best that was just that this entire serial was only 3 episodes and not 4, because everything could have just dragged on a little bit more. Although we would have missed seeing the murder mystery kind of expand a little bit more, and maybe more interactions between some of the other characters in the murder mystery. A little bit of humor or some of this other stuff. But it's kind of like it would have dragged on a little bit more, but we would have missed this. But if we got that, the serial would have just seemed too long than it needed to be. I give this serial 2 stars out of 5. This serial marked the beginning of Series 2 of the classic era of Doctor Who. This serial did do good numbers when it was first broadcast, but it will not have as big as an impact as the serial that happens after this one. In the next serial, the Doctor and his companions return to Earth in the future, and the Earth has been invaded and taken over by the Daleks.